Okay, kia ora everyone. This is the second lesson for our online learning. This song is called A Horse With No Name and it's by a band called America. The reason I've chosen it is for some of my beginner students who have only just started with me, this is going to be a very accessible song. It's very easy. There's only 4 chords. It's really just 2 chords, but there's 2 variations of each of those chords. So the first chord we're dealing with is an E minor. So E minor is when we put our index finger on the second string in the second box. So that's 2 across, 1 string down. And then our middle finger goes tucking underneath on the 3rd string down in the second box. And we can strum all the strings there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, just on that chord. The next chord is called D6/9. So it just requires 1 finger, and we will use, it's up to you, you could use your middle finger or you could use your index finger. That finger, whatever one you use, is going to go on the 4th string down in the second box. So that's the G string, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to treat it like a D chord, where we just strum from the D string there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, putting those 2 chords together, you get this, E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, to this D6/9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Change. And again. Change. Okay, now that's for our verses. The chorus part is slightly different. We've got what we call an E minor 9, which is this really nice way to play an E minor chord. A few different ways you can play it. So I use my index finger still in that 2nd string in the second box. You could use your middle finger. I tend to use my ring finger that places on the very bottom string also in the second box. So it's that bottom note there. You really want to hear that one to get the full sound of that chord. Okay. Same deal, just 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we have is a D major 9. Now this is a really nice sounding chord too. You're just going to use your index finger and your middle finger for this one. Both going in the second box, 4th string down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my index finger. And then my middle finger tucks underneath on the B string. Again, because this is a D major 9, a D chord, we want to strum that from the 3rd string down, the D string. But listen to that, it's such a nice sounding chord. Okay, so this E minor 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, to this D major 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose if you did use your middle finger for that E minor 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, you've actually got a very nice setup there for that next chord. You only have to move that up 1 string and then the index finger comes down like that. So have a play around with what fingers you want to use for those. So that is all of the chords to the song. So the first part, just an E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this D6/9, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our verse. For the chorus, we've got the E minor 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the D major 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? So the strum for this song, this is really the essence of it. It goes like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Just hold an E minor chord with me here. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So my fingernails, usually my index, middle, sometimes my ring finger on the down strums. Down, 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 and then on the up strums I use the edge of my thumbnail. Down, up, down, up. So that can be counted as 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Now for each of these chords, they're only lasting for 4 beats each. So we're going 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and change. 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and change. 2, 3 and 4. So that's the verse. Now the chorus part next goes like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so that is the essence of the song. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the song all the way through so you can get an idea of the structure. So we have a verse, which is quite a big verse. It's kind of like 2 verses in one. Then we've got the chorus, then we've got verse 2, then we've got a chorus, then verse 3, and then a chorus. Okay, so this is what it will sound like. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sand and hills and breeze. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz in the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. E minor 9. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Verse 2. After days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. Chorus. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Verse 3. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, and the perfect skies above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. Chorus. I've been through the desert and that is A Horse with No Name. So if you have any questions, just in the comments below, let me know. Focus on the strum if you want to get that really tight. Just mute the strings, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Or maybe focus on the chords, get those nice little shortcuts happening. It is one of those songs too that if you just want to play the two chords, so say you do E minor, and then this D6/9, you could get away with playing that the whole way through as well. So start slow and then add those tricks in as you go.